You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Oh, my goodness. Brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee. Smells like
freedom.
We were there on Saturday for the grand opening. It was nice.
Yeah, I snagged another bag of...
I saw you do that on your way out the door.
Oh, yeah.
Dan was running for the hills with a bag of coffee under his arm. It was
stocked.
It was pretty cool.
Oh, man. Ian McClellan.
McClellan.
Thank you. He's 82. Well, he's Gandalf for crying in the night.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think that makes him, like, immortal, doesn't it?
Should.
Probably, yeah.
Isn't that how that works?
I think so.
Mike Myers. Wayne's World.
Oh, yeah.
Always like Mike.
Cat in the Hat.
He's 58 today.
So I Married an Axe Murderer.
And one of Heidi's heroes, although you don't see him on screen much, you sure know his work. From Sesame Street to the Muppets, puppeteer Frank Oz.
Oh, Frank Oz.
Frank Oz. Yeah,
I love Frank Oz.
Not only did he pull off
He does some of the best voices in the Muppets, for sure.
Did he not do Yoda in the original Star Wars movies?
So, yeah.
I think he did.
I think he did too. Yeah, Frank is 77 today.
Nice.
It was 1961. President John Fitzgerald Kennedy announces the United States goal of putting a man on the moon before end of the decade.
And they did it.
Yeah.
Did it in 1969. We had Woodstock. We had a man on the moon. I was there. What a crazy time.
Year.
Yeah.
It was insane. 1977. And here we go. Frank Oz. Original Star Wars movie is released.
Oh, nice.
So naturally, that is now known as Episode 4.
Yeah, which doesn't make a ton
Right.
of sense. But.
Super confusing. 1986, Hands Across America.
I remember that.
I knew you would.
Did you guys do that?
No.
I was actually, I was on the air in Northwest Wisconsin at the time. And I was going, how does this work? And mountains in the way, waterways, anything?
I was little and I remember laughing about it. I was like, this is so stupid.
Well, estimates go anywhere from 5 million to 6.5 million people held hands from California to New York.
And now look where we are today. We're not allowed to even look at each other, much less touch
6
each
feet
other.
apart. Touch me.
Do you remember what that event was for?
I don't.
Was it the Germophobic Association?
No, I don't remember what it was for.
Well, first they were really just going to shoot another touchy-feely Coke commercial, but no, what it was for was to draw awareness and raise some money for hungry and homeless in this country.
Oh, did it work?
Oh, when all said and done, and the figures got a little messy, but they raised around $15 million.
Nice.
Yeah, which in 1986 was a nice pile of change.
That's back when $15 million was a lot of money.
There you go. Now, I know, you know, we all know, and we can just do this thing.
We're going to do that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee.
Smells like freedom.
Are you ready to travel again?
Join us for the best week of your life.
The Sands is an immersive Gen X era experience for 5 sun-filled and fun-filled days at Dreams and Secrets all-inclusive resorts in Cancun.
Enjoy music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Wang Chung,
Firehouse,
Honeymoon Suite,
CNC Music Factory,
The Jets, and more.
Make plans to join us for the Sands.
October 25th through 30th.
Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
That's radiotravelgroup.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
And it is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. What do you find interesting today?
It's pretty darn interesting. Now, you two are the proud parents of whatever that yippy little squeaky dog thing is,
Yes, we
right?
are.
Kind of
Cassie
a
dog, yeah.
Recent purchase. Now, I don't know what you paid for it, but I just stumbled over an article of the average cost of purebred dogs in the United States of America.
Oh, really?
And I found it really interesting because I've had several pets in my life. I think the most I ever paid was $80.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
For Bomber, we got from the Humane Society back in 2003 or 4, whatever. We're going to start out on the low end here, and these are purebred, top of the line pooches. Border Collie, on average, $600. They're pretty cool. I could see a Border Collie being worth $600.
Yeah, that's cool.
Then we're going to go up from there. A Cocker Spaniel, on average, $890.
Wow.
As is a Labrador.
That was a what? A Cocker Spaniel?
Cocker Spaniel.
How much more for a Joe Cocker Spaniel?
Wow.
Oh, John, I don't know how you don't work for Madison Avenue Advertising Company.
I'll be quiet now. Sorry.
And now we have a couple of what I would just call mixed breed mutts, and why they cost anything is beyond me. A cockapoo is $1,000.
Cockapoo. That's like a
Cocker
cockatiel.
Spaniel,
Oh, Cocker
poodle.
Spaniel.
If you could pull that off, I'd give you $1,000.
I guess I was Cocker Spaniel.
Spaniel and a poodle, John.
Okay, poodle. There we go. That makes more sense.
Labradoodle.
Oh yeah, I've seen these.
Labrador poodle. About $1,075.
You notice poodles are involved in a lot of these.
Because poodles are amazing dogs.
Yeah, we had a poodle.
Well,
We had
they're
a
French.
couple of
They're all about the amour.
Ah, there you go.
Great Dane, $1,100.
I
Wow.
love Great Danes.
Get a mediocre Dane for about half that.
That's what we're going to end up with.
Golden Retriever. Oh, I love those. Ran into one on a Friday afternoon. Beautiful
Solid
dogs.
golden.
They are.
About $1,200.
Nice.
Boxers, instead of briefs, $1,350. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And I have several friends who actually own German Shepherds.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the story is, but I can guarantee you they didn't pay $1,500 for one.
Is that what it is on
That's
there?
the going rate for pure
German Shepherd?
bred German Shepherd.
Wow. When I was growing up, we had a couple of German Shepherds. We always got ours for free.
That's what I mean.
I don't know where they came from, but we just had
Pull
them.
that off. And for some reason, Yorkies are also $1,500 now. Pound for pound, you're just getting ripped off. See, Shepherd for 15, Yorkie for 15. I'll take that Shepherd all day long. Then the high-end spread, this one kind of shocked me. Doberman Pinschers, $2,500.
Woo!
I did not see that coming.
And if you want one of those Afghan hounds
Yeah.
with the really nice
They're
flowing
beautiful.
hairdo, they are. And you want to find the real deal, about $7,000.
Whoa!
So yeah,
That's a lot of dough.
it can get up there. Yep.
Huh.
So yeah,
$7,000.
I found that interesting.
I did as well. That is very good. Our dog did not make the list.
No one's quite sure what that dog is. It's positive it wasn't even listed in the list I was
probably
going
why.
down. No.
Well, thank you, Dan. I also found
Absolutely.
that. That is what we refer to here as stuff Dan finds interesting.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Dan Farris in the studio still with, is it hard-hitting or fun-filled, or what do we got today?
It's really more of an invitation.
Oh, an invitation.
Because, as you know, Sunny Radio, the greatest, the only locally owned independent radio station
Right.
in this market, we absolutely throw down hard for our military and our police,
Absolutely.
fire,
Love
first
'em.
responders.
Every day.
We were there for the groundbreaking for the new veteran cemetery.
We were there.
A couple years back.
Yeah.
Yep. This Memorial Day, a big to-do going on, and I know we're involved in that
We'll be there as well. Yeah.
too. Memorial Day, of course, we honor everyone who has served and certainly those who have fallen this Memorial Day. Big salute, going to be the ribbon cutting for the new veteran cemetery.
That's going to be awesome. I've been
Out
out
there.
there, by the way.
Yeah, you've watched it getting built up because
Oh, yeah.
when we were out there from the groundbreaking, it was a rainy day and
Oh,
it was
it
just
was rainy.
a giant muddy cornfield is what
Yeah.
it was.
We had our mayor, and we had our governor, and we had many other dignitaries out there with shovels and shoveling in the rain and the mud. Mm-hmm. And then they apparently, when we left, I didn't realize they stayed there. Dan, that's the same crew that got all the work done. It was our governor and our mayor.
Because I know
Yeah.
you and I were out there for probably better part of 3 hours.
Yeah, we were there.
maybe?
We got there early, and then we had the sound for it, so we stuck around a while. But it was a really nice event.
The ceremony is going to be hosted by the South Dakota Department of Veterans Affairs beginning at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now, here's kind of another little cool deal. If you need transportation to and from the cemetery, you'll be able to use the services of River City's public transit. Bus rides for the event will originate over on Russell at South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance.
Okay.
Starting at noon, and those buses will run until 1:45.
Nice.
That's awesome. So
Out
yeah,
there,
you can.
so.
And earlier in the day, there's also an event at the Veterans Park here in Sioux Falls.
Yep, that's where we're starting out. Yep.
So it'll start there at 2 different events, but I'll be at both of those, and I would love it if people
beautiful.
would come out and join us. That'd be great.
That'll give a nice option to the military, about 28,000 vets as time goes on. That's what that cemetery will be serving. So
it is a beautiful facility.
Pretty big deal.
It's very, very cool. Dan, thank you for the update, sir.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Thanks for coming in. We'll see you again tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah. I'll be here bright and early.
Nice. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
If you're looking for special prices on some pretty amazing products, check out the website radiosavings.com. We're adding new items all the time, so you might find something cool. And you can save money when you buy stuff at radiosavings.com. One other thing many people like, many of the products you'll find at radiosavings.com are made in the USA. Good quality items at great prices. Radiosavings.com.
We can save you more.
Radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture, and we are going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. We've got something awesome to do this weekend. You can come out and join us for the Prairie Fire Steak Cook-Off. I've got Mark Nordzy joining me right now. Mark, how are you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic, and I just could not be more excited about the way Prairie Fire is shaping up for this weekend. We're just now, our fingers are crossed for good weather.
I am crossing my fingers and toes and everything as well, because I want it to be a beautiful day. It's coming up this Sunday, and is there still an opportunity if people want to sign up to compete, or now is it basically people to come out and be a spectator?
We can do both. If you go to steakcookoffs.com and scroll down the calendar to Prairie Fire, on the 30th, you can click that link, and there are still 2 slots left for cooks.
Nice.
We've had just a phenomenal local response. A matter of fact, we've had such a great response. We have our event is now called the Super Qualifier. So if you win, not only do you get the golden ticket allowing you to cook at the World Championships down in Texas in March, we're also going to pay for your entry fee for that contest. So we've just been very, very blessed with our local sponsors, such as Fireplace Pros, the Beef Council. They've just been extremely helpful to us.
And it's going to be happening this Sunday at a place called the Red Rock Bar and Grill, and that is right at Rowena. It's like just a little bit beyond the Brandon exit. If you're heading towards Grand Falls, you'll see it right there. And it's going to be a great event. That's a good place to do it, too. They've got a beautiful facility there for this.
Mitch has just embraced us with open arms and said, come on out, let's try this. Steak cooking, competitive steak cooking is relatively new to South Dakota, and Mitch just said, let's do it. And, you know, Mitch is known for his bike nights and his car nights and all the other things he does. He's also does a huge fundraiser for the Children's Home Society, which we also have partnered with. So we're going to be helping Mitch raise money for the Children's Home Society as part of Prairie Fire.
I think it's going to be a ton of fun. It's coming up this Sunday. What time does everything get underway at Red Rock Bar and Grill this Sunday?
I think if you're coming to be a spectator, if you came, sometime after noon, from about noon to 2 would be the most optimum time to wander around, talk to our steak cooks. They're going to get ready to turn in their first steak at about 2:30. And at 3 o'clock, Mitch is going to be serving some of the steaks that our cooks are preparing, and that's also a fundraiser for the Children's Home Society. So come out, learn a little bit about steak cooking, get a great steak sandwich, and help the Children's Home Society all at the same time.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're excited to be there playing some music, having some fun with you. It's coming up this Sunday. I'm going to throw a link on our Facebook page to make it really easy to find. Mark, thank you again, sir.
Thank you, and we are so excited you're going to be out there adding just another level of enthusiasm to a great day.
I think it's going to be a ton of fun. It's coming up this Sunday, and I know this weekend is a busy weekend with Memorial Day. It's the day before Memorial Day, Sunday the 30th. All of the information on our Facebook page. I'll throw a link to their Facebook group. I'll throw a link to where you go. That's steakcookoffs.com. I'll throw a link to that too. All of it on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Sunny Radio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now, but we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters, too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Felt snappy salute. I'm you. Well, there's the Ranger Dan. Cap to you too. Julius, what's going on over there? Oh, Heidi.
Ranger Dan.
You know, boy, I couldn't help driving in. I was listening to that Bob Farris fella natter on about dogs. And I tried switching the radio off, but I couldn't quite reach. Spilled my coffee and everything else. But I had something else planned for Critter Corner, but it got me to thinking. I got a dog story, one of my all-time favorite dog stories, and brought it to mind. And I thought I'd share it. A few years back, you're familiar with Renner Corner, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, they do all kinds of deer and meat products there and all that kind of thing. Well, a few years back, the story goes, one of the fellows working there, he was getting ready to close down shop. On a Saturday, he's going to go lock the door. He's a big old dog sitting there. He's going to just shoo him away, of course. We think the dog was sniffing around for scraps and whatnot. Then he noticed he got a $20 bill in his mouth and what appears to be a note.
Oh, wow.
Opens the door and kind of reaches his head up there and opens his mouth. Grabs the money and the note and says, this is for 5 lamb chops, please.
Wow.
Okay.
Son of a gun. He's not quite sure what to do, but the dog just sitting there, so he wraps up those chops and hands them over, and the dog takes them in his mouth and starts going down the avenue. He's headed west down the street. Well, the guy jumps in his truck. He says, "This is unbelievable. I'm going to follow this dog."
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. Dog heading west here towards up around where that strawberry wine bale place is there, a little residential area. And be darned, he goes up a driveway right to the door there and reaches up with one of his paws, just bangs on the door, and big fella opens that door and starts cursing that dog out. Boy, he's mad as a whole nest of hornets. Well, that fella from Renner gets out of his tree. He says, "Hey, mister, what are you doing? That dog's a darn genius." The guy goes, "Ha, genius, my foot. That's the 3rd time this week he's forgotten his keys." That's a true story. That's all the time we have today, little Radio Rangers. The next Critter Corner, Ranger Dan hat. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. The bulls came charging out of the gate Monday and pushed the S&P 500 up more than 1.2% at the high of the day. The move may mean the market has priced in the impacts of rising inflation, but there are still risks to the market. The nearest hurdle will come as soon as this Friday when the personal income and spending data is released. Within the report is the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, and it's likely to be hot. Based on the April read of CPI, investors should expect core consumer inflation to be up nearly 1% from the previous month. A hotter than expected figure could result in another major market sell-off. If the market confirms resistance at the recent all-time high, there will be a danger of a near-term reversal in price action. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.